I hope you remember me. When I told you about how Tupac didn't go to hell, I don't believe. Now, I'm talking about how Tupac went to hell because he was a hellraiser. And how he sinned and sinned and sinned and went straight down to the pit of hell because of what he did in his life, how he grew up, how he became, what he has done. You know what you're doing? Oh yeah, and how he is. You know what you're doing, brother? You know what you're doing, brother? You judging. The Bible said don't judge. That's one of the commandments. Don't judge. You don't see me going around here talking stuff about your videos. I'm not judging you. I'm telling you like it is. Don't judge the man because how he lived, what he did, how he grew up, where he's been. Because he asked for forgiveness. You even listen to it in his music. Listen to his words. Don't focus on, oh, he said hellraiser. He said he's a hellraiser. 99%, 100% of hellraisers go to hell. No, he was a thug angel. That's what he was. Thug life. The hate you gave young infants, F everybody. That's what thug life is. He created that. The hates you gave young infants, fuck everybody. That's what thug life is. People switch around saying thug life, oh I'm a G this, I'm a gangster that. I ain't no gangster. I grew up listening to Pac. I'm 20 goddamn years old. I grew up listening to Pac. You know what I am? I'm a juggler. I live and breathe the hatchet. That's what I am. And if you're gonna judge me for that, then you just playing yourself. If it wasn't for Tupac, I wouldn't be who I am today. If it wasn't for Tupac, I wouldn't be writing poetry as good as I write today. If it wasn't for Tupac, I wouldn't respect women like I respect women today. I would be totally different. You know, because of Tupac, I have never heard a female in my life. Ever. I'm 20 years old. Because of him. Keep your head up. Showing them females, it doesn't matter if there's a man around or not. It doesn't matter if your man leaves you or not. You're a woman. Keep your head up. You don't need a man in your life to be complete. Keep your head up. I wonder if heaven's got a ghetto. You ever hear that? Oh, I know you heard it, but you didn't listen to the message. You didn't think with your brain and listen to the words. You just heard what he spoke, not listening to the words, but hearing what he spoke and making something different in your own mind, saying he bad. He grew up bad. He did some bad things in his life. I didn't agree with everything he did in his life. I can admit that. But I don't agree with it. About everything you do in your life, and I don't agree about everything I do in my life. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm smoking a cigarette. I'm going to hell. What kind of stuff is that, homie? You a grown man. You shouldn't be going around YouTube talking about Tupac. Tupac's dead, dude. Let him rest. It's 2011. Dude died in 1996. It's 2011. This dude is long gone. I still listen to his music. I still write because of him. Everything that I write is because what goes on in my life. Because of him. He's dead. Leave him alone. That's all. I don't go around talking about him. Why? Because he's dead. But if somebody's going to talk down on him because of what he did in his life and judge him because how he acted and how he lived, that's when I'm going to step in, because you and nobody else has no right to judge anybody. And I know God agrees with me on that. You and nobody else has a right to judge anybody. Like Tupac said, only God can judge me now. Only God can judge. Only God can judge me. That's what Tupac said in his own words. He believed in God. He asked for forgiveness in a lot of songs that he wrote. And God said, all you need to do is ask for forgiveness and truly, truly, truly be honest about it. Feel it in your heart. Be true about it. And you'll simply be forgiven. You can't just say, oh, please, Lord, please forgive me for my sins. If you don't feel it, if you don't believe it, if you ain't telling the truth in your heart, you ain't gonna be forgiven. You gotta be true. You gotta show the true feelings of what you feel to God. That's how to be a servant of God. To love God, to cherish God, to be true, be real. That's what Tupac was. He was true. He was real. I don't like the stuck shut side. I ain't gonna lie. I don't like this poetic side. So go on and judge him. He's dead. Go on and judge him. But I promise you this. Your judgment is going to come back at you tenfold. Because when it's your time to go, you're going to stand up in heaven. Judgment day. Where God judges you, homie. And then tell me what you think about that. I'm not judging you. I'm just telling what you're saying is wrong. Well, I'm not even saying that because that is judging. I'm not saying what you're saying is wrong because that's how you feel. But I'm saying what you're saying is judgmental. And you're talking about got this, got that, he's going to hell because he did this. You're over here sinning. One of the sins in the Bible. Get your facts straight, homie, before you say anything. I hope to hear back.